Well, having gone ahead, obviously, let you know that Mikel Merino took part into the full training session of Arsenal yesterday. All of you were like, is he going to be part of the match squad? And guess what? It's confirmed. Mikel Merino is included by Mikel Arteta into the match squad to face PSG today at the Emirates. Big game, and Arsenal are looking for their first win into the Champions League season of 2024-2025. Welcome to this channel. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is my name, and hope you guys are really having fun wherever you are. It's the 1st of October and we're here to bring you the latest news and information as far as Mikel Merino is really concerned. Julian Timber has come out and really had something to say about Mikel Merino, and we go so to say it that everything really moves on as planned. So we are powered by Mono Gadgets, dealers in brand new phones and brand new laptops. If at all you really look at them and really understand what they really put on the table, go ahead and obviously understand that it won't really leave you the same. And this is the Mono Gadgets. So if you need a brand new phone and a brand new laptop, call them on +256 70 99 88 665, or WhatsApp them on the same number. They also deal into used phones and used laptops from the United Kingdom. And if you feel like you are interested, dial that number that I've just gonna hit to read, that is into the lower left bottom corner. So you can as well go on TikTok and really subscribe or and really follow them up on TikTok, and you can as well use what we call Mono Gadgets as the name that you put in the search bar, and you'll thank me later. Now, how many likes? Let's see 300 likes mark in this video, because you people have gone ahead to be asking about Mikel Merino, and finally Merino is really in here for you. Let's see who went ahead to first break the story. It was Hand of Ozil. You know him very well. I've gone ahead to break very many stories coming in from him, and he never really misses out. Mikel Merino has been included in the Arsenal squad to face PSG tonight. That's what Hand of Ozil went ahead to say. And then we also had Con Marbels. He told us that Mikel Merino is expected to be named in the Arsenal squad for the very first time to face PSG this evening. The Spanish midfielder is amongst the players who have arrived at the team hotel ahead of the game at the Emirates Stadium. Now, they had gone ahead to get in the news that Mikel Merino has been included into the squad of Arsenal, and he was at the team hotel preparing to obviously take part into this game. Remember, they arrive at the team hotel, and from the team hotel they obviously travel from the team hotel to come to the Emirates Stadium, where they are really getting ready to really go. And guess what? All of these two have been okayed, because we've gone ahead to see a video making rounds on social media of Mikel Merino arriving at the Emirates, signing autographs for the fans of Arsenal. And I was like, oh my God, he's back big and better, and nothing's really gonna stop her from really nothing's really going to stop him from really getting into the team and obviously putting in the required shift possible. So it's confirmed Mikel Merino is part of the Arsenal squad that is going to be taking on PSG, and he has gone ahead to arrive at the Emirates, and he has gone ahead to sign an autograph. As you see him there onto the left side of the screen, when he's really signing an autograph for the fan, and it shows you how serious this game is, because Arteta looks like he needs a player of his stature into the game of football that they're really gonna play. Now, his inclusion means the following: one, Arsenal's bench being stronger. You get Arsenal's bench is really gonna be looking stronger, because when you look at the bench that Arsenal had when they are playing against Leicester City, I think it was not as strong as it's going to be with Mikel Merino onto the bench. Remember, the bench of Arsenal, as they played against Leicester City, they had Jesus, Raheem Sterling, Nwaneri, Jakub Kivio, Jorginho, Neto, Kachuri, Lewis Kelly, and Joshua Nicholas. Now, with the return of Mikel Merino, that means one of these youngsters is really going to be leaving this side and he's really going to be joining in there, for meaning that he'll having lots of players to think about to obviously usher into that game of football. And I see to it that he's really going to get minutes into this game of football. And no sooner you see him get minutes and he comes on and really plays well, he would have wanted to book himself a start in the team of Arsenal as they take on Southampton at the Emirates. Because Arteta is really a very good manager and is like, I'm really having him into my plans. And I know one of the big questions on everyone's lips that supports Arsenal would be, Rokani, is it true that, how come he's really into the match squad and we only saw him train yesterday? I think it was Arsenal's kept secret, and they only revealed it when we really never expected it to happen, that he's really going to be back, because we all thought that he was going to return in November, because we all thought that was going to return in 8 weeks time, and looks like Arsenal really doing this intentionally to give their correspondents time that exceeds by 2 weeks. You remember I said the same thing about Martin Odegaard, that after the international break we might see him in, or even this weekend when they're playing against Southampton, we might see him in. And we might. But for the not of not seeing him might be best on to Arsenal really knowing that the player needs a rest and he's not going to be taking part into the games of Norway. Because the moment you play him with the moment you bring him on against Southampton, that means Martin Odegaard will be included into the squad of the Norwegian national team. Yet, it is on the Norwegian national team where he went ahead of his get injuries. You understand? So I think that is something that we need to obviously look at into that perspective. And I was like, a lot is really going to be happening into the life of the player. But Mikel Merino, he's with the squad of Arsenal, but I don't see him start. I see him come off the bench and really do the needful, because without Martin Odegaard, you need a player who can come off the bench and really gives you what you call the hold-up play, depending on the game situation. Because for him, he'll help you defensively, he'll help you offensively, and in those early duels, I think he's really going to be a very huge addition to the likes of Saliba, one. Secondly, the other one is Gabriel Magalhaes, you get, and the likes of Declan Rice is who are really doing the needful. Now, yesterday in the press conference, Julian Timber was asked about Mikel Merino, and this is what he really had to say. He said Mikel Merino is a great character in the group, and like I was last year, he's trying to do the same thing, being around the group, so I don't really need to help him with that. We can't wait to have him in the squad to play with us. So, when the player is that good, obviously the message that is being sent outside there by the players is always the same, that please heal, recover, and prepare to be part of the winning team. That is the most important bit of it all possible. So, I tell you, the guy is what he thinks he is, and when you people see him, right? When you people come out and really see him come in at Arsenal and really play, you'll tell me what you're gonna hate to see. I think he's gonna pass the eye test. He's gonna be one of those players that is gonna come into that team and really fit in like a glove. That's what I think about Mikel Merino. And for everyone who's been watching in through, I call upon for your reactions into the comment section below about Mikel Merino included into the Arsenal squad today, and what are your thoughts about Arteta including him into the Arsenal squad today. So I'm calling in for 200 to 300 likes on this video to get this guy into the team of Arsenal, and the rest is really gonna be history in the making. So remember, Arsenal comes to this game of football when they need a win. That is it. Arsenal needs a win because they have 8 games to play. Out of the 8, they've played 1, they've drawn 1 out at Atalanta, and they have PSG, they have Inter Milan, and very many other games. And if they can win all their games at home, the rest will be history. Remember, the last time they really played a French team at that side or at the stadium, you know what happened? It was 6-0 in favor of Arsenal, and that was RC Lens. I'm out. Bye-bye.